just will not utter the words I love you. Ooh, what a little moonlight can do to you. You better wait a while till the moonbeam goes creeping through. Now you get back, you can't resist him, and all you say after you kiss him is ooh, what a little moonlight can do. It's time for a weird chord then, definitely, huh? Woo, we're sweating now. Whew. That was awesome. All right. Gosh, we're having so much fun. This is so much fun. Can I introduce these guys one more time? Because there's just an incredible, incredible band that I'm so privileged to work with here. Not only work with on the bandstand here, but I get to work with at work. We have JAMIE Siskind on the piano. We both teach at Fullerton College. I also teach with the bass player here. His name is Lyman Medeiros, also known as Big Funky. Lyman and I, we actually went to grad school together way, way back then. Isn't that cool? I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. We got Kevin Canner on the drums. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, we've got about 3 more tunes for you. This next one, I have to be honest. The first time that I heard of it when I was a little girl on the Cosby Show. Oh, we're going there. I know. Remember? Yeah, we're not going there, but we're going there to Cosby Show. He used to include a lot of jazz musicians on that show, and this particular one, I can even see the scene in my head of this particular tune when they were dancing. And this was when I was a little girl, and this was my introduction to the tune. And I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. This is a Duke Ellington tune called In a Sentimental Mood. In a sentimental mood, I can see the stars come through my room while your loving attitude is like a flame the groom on the wings of every kiss drifts a melody so strange and sweet in the sentimental blues. You make my paradise complete. Rose petals seem to fall. It's all like a dream to call you mine. My heart's a lighter thing since you made this night a thing divine. In the center so heavenly. For I never dreamt that you'd be loving sentimentally. Rose petals seem to fall, so like a dream to call you mine. My heart's a lighter thing since you made this night a thing divine in a sentimental mood. I'm within a world so heavenly. For I never dreamt that you'd be loving Oh, thank you. All right, you in it for a couple more? We're in it for a couple more. So we skipped around just a little bit. We did three from our last CD. We're going to do one more from the CD that I actually haven't done outside of our CD release concert. And this is a Thelonious Monk tune with lyrics by that great Jon Hendricks that I talked about earlier. And so yeah, this is one that we did on our last CD. It's called Reflections. As I'm reflecting back on my life, It's like a dream. Things are not quite what they seem. There's always something missing, something unseen, but dimly remembered. I think of paths I might have taken, lives I've had changed, some living souls rearranged, and I'm afraid how tender feelings can be. And looking back, we just peep through the crack between what's real and false in this eternal waltz. Meanwhile, we all just keep dancing. Now at the end of my reflection, I have to say I would live life that same way, but that's the way that life goes. Thank goodness I'm one girl who knows. As I'm reflecting back on my life, it's like a dream. Things are not quite what they seem. There's always something missing, something unseen, but dimly remembered. I think of paths I might have taken, lives I have changed, some living so rearranged. I'm amazed how tender feelings can be. In looking back, we just peep through the crack between what's real and false in this eternal waltz. Meanwhile, we all keep dancing. Now at the end of my reflections, I'd have to say I would live life the same way, but that's the way that life goes. Thank God I'm one girl who knows. Oh, thank you. We have reached the end of our night here. I don't know. I feel like I promised some more Chuck Norris jokes, so I feel like we need to do a couple more. I spent a lot of time looking at these. Okay? So those of you who are just tuning in or maybe had gotten here a little bit late, I just love Larry Koonse. And I remember when the first time that I met Larry, I I've known about Larry. Everybody knows about Larry for a very long time. Um, and I remember he came to my late husband's celebration of life. And at the end of that, he came up to me and he had to introduce himself to me. And I'm like, Larry, I know who you are. And it was so wonderful to see him. And since that day, he and I have just become such good friends and just this wonderful musical kinship that we have. And we can roast each other a little bit too, right? So the email that we got from Campus Jack said that he is the world's, I've taken it another step here. The world's greatest living guitar player. And I will concur with that. I really will. Give it up for Larry Koonse. Well, if he's the world's greatest guitar player, immediately I thought, well, oh, so he's like the Chuck Norris of guitar playing. Some of you get that, but some of you don't. But that's okay if you don't. So, all right, so here's just a couple more. You ready? Okay. Voldemort refers to Larry Koonse as you-know-who. There, the younger folks got that one. All right. Here's another one. Bigfoot is still hiding because he once saw Larry Koonse walking in the mountains. There's a good one for you. When the boogeyman goes to sleep every night, he checks his closet for Larry Koonse. What else? Oh, I came up with this one. This one's all me. There is no theory of music, just a list of notes Larry Koonse allows to live. That's a good one, right? I like that one. All right, here's another last one, guitar one. When Larry Koonse plays guitar, the guitar gets the lesson. There he goes. Good, right? Ooh. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This last song that we are going to perform was one of my first arrangements ever, a very long time ago. I just wanted to introduce this band one more time. JAMIE Siskind on the piano. Lyman Medeiros on the bass. Kevin Cannon on the drums. Larry Koonse, the Chuck Norris of guitar playing. This is Dearly Beloved. Dearly beloved, how clearly I see. Somewhere in heaven you are fashioned for me. Angel eyes knew you. Angel voices led me to you. Nothing could save me, fate gave me a sign. I know that I'll be yours, come shower or shine. So I say, merely, dearly beloved, be mine. in heaven you were fashioned for me. Angel eyes knew you, angel voices led me to you. Nothing could save me, fate gave me a sign. I know that I'll be yours come shower or shine. So I say merely, dearly beloved, dearly beloved, dearly beloved, dearly beloved, be mine. Dearly beloved, be mine. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming out tonight. Really appreciate it. Again, Jeremy Siskind on the piano, Lyman Medeiros on the bass, Kevin Cantor on the drums, Larry Koonse on guitar, and my name is Jamie Shew. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Drive safely.